Nicki Minaj has officially taken selling out to MAGA to a whole new level.
If we felt like that as black women, why would we want to do that to other women? I don't need someone with blonde hair and blue eyes to downplay their beauty because I know my beauty. Do you understand?
And this isn't free thinking or independent. It is Nicki getting her Uncle Ruckus on, tap dancing like Gregory Hines for the TPUSA crowd, cozying up to Charlie Kirk's circle, and kissing Trump and Vance's asses.
Dear young men, you have amazing role models like our handsome, dashing president.
When it comes to Turning Point, MAGA, or America First, we know what these movements represent. At this point, conservatives are unified around one core vision, and that's to have an all-white Christian nationalist America.
I believe that race is real. I believe that America is a white country. Whites explored it, founded America as well, built America, and only whites could have done it.
And they're not hiding it. We're at a place where the Vice President of the United States openly promotes racial grievance policies and has become the figurehead of the No More White Guilt, White Man Fight Back movement.
In the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
Because apparently white men are downtrodden victims now, even though they've been in control of this country since its inception. But when it comes to Nicki Minaj, she's just another useful idiot with brown skin that will be a shield for MAGA's racism that they can point to while pushing their anti-black extremist politics. But make no mistake, they don't like or respect Nicki Minaj, but they'll tolerate her long enough to use her platform and influence, especially heading into the midterms in the 2028 election, where Vance is likely to be the front runner. So Nicki, MAGA, Minaj is not really surprising to anybody, but it's still disappointing all the same.
Not Gav, the Gav knocks. Gav not in, Gav out. Send in the next guy, I'm bored.
But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Receive that, bullies. We won't be silenced ever again. We will speak up for Christians wherever they are in this world.
Amen.
Maybe I'm missing something. Has Nicki Minaj ever talked about religion or Christianity or God in any of her music? I don't remember that being a thing. I can remember rappers like Scarface, Pac, DMX, Kanye literally talking about God or praying to their relationships with God in their music. I don't recall any of that from any of Nicki Minaj's music, but I'm not a barb. So I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this seems like it's coming out of left field, 100% grift.
I don't know if you can see this at home, but she is getting a ton of standing ovations.
These people do not know who Nicki Minaj is. If they do, they're like, why the hell is she on stage? But they were told to get up and clap, so they're clapping.
I love you guys so much. Thank you guys.
This is the crowd that she says she loves so much. Man, we are in bizarro world. I literally just said that. We're living in the strangest timeline. Every day the script gets weirder. It really does. It really does. Like, what is happening right now? Kid Miro hit the nail on the head with this one. Colombian or Peruvian? That shit is fucking hidden. That shit is fucking hidden. I've never watched a ton of Nicki Minaj content or interviews or anything like that, but even throughout this interview, she seems so spaced out and disconnected from reality and weird. It's like, what is wrong with this woman?
You think about for young men. For young men.
And for young men, don't be new scum. Yes.
I guess she has beef with Gavin Newsom. I don't know what that is. Y'all let me know if you know in the comments.
See, dear young men, you have amazing role models like our...
Clearly not your convicted sex predator of a husband.
Like our handsome, dashing president. And you have amazing role models.
Her hair is literally down past her ass. She's the definition of the type of woman that Turning Point, MAGA, America First hates and talks about. She is it.
Right now, black culture is being held captive by influences, songs, and role models. I mean, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on a second. I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't.
And she's sitting here on this stage oblivious that these people despise her and they are willing to use her and tolerate her, but that's it.
And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president.
Did she just say assassin when this woman's husband was assassinated? Hey, whatever she's doing, she's got to stop. That is craziness. And on another note, this is the happiest widow I've ever seen in my life. She grieved for like a week, and then it was business as usual. Like, she has been moving and grooving, flirting with Vance, doing these huge conferences and award shows and everything else. I know Charlie Kirk is looking up like, damn, does she even love me?
And when I say that,
Nobody cares.
Trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard, so you're fine. Yes, we did.
Dog, what is Nicki Minaj on right now? This is crazy. Look at her. She is zooted.
I love you. I love you.
and no matter how many songs I do on that stage, it didn't mean as much as this. Because this is a direct link for younger people. This is a direct link between young people and God. And
Nicki Minaj has die-hard fans. What do they call themselves? The Barbs. Women and men. A lot of gay fans. I wonder what they think about Nicki Minaj selling out like this. And also saying anything involving MAGA is a closer connection to God. Knowing Trump is one of the most godless presidents we've ever seen. That man does not care about church, religion, spirituality, anything.
there's been a lack of that. There's been a lack of that in our media, in our everyday conversations. People have been, interestingly enough, people have been, Christians have been being persecuted right here in our country in different ways.
False. Christians have not been persecuted in the United States at all in any way, shape, or form. That just hasn't happened. That's a lie.
So when we talk about Nigeria and other countries, know that prior administrations saw nothing wrong with that. And that's what was wrong with them. I truly feel that there are people out there who felt good about chastising Christians right here in our country.
When did Nicki Minaj get on this whole Christian wave where she cared about Christianity or what was happening with Christians? Or is this just part of the grift?
And it's kind of really, really sick. We can't let people like that be in power, you guys.
People like that are in power right now. His name is Trump.
That's the truth. I can sugarcoat it and laugh and kiki, but the truth is, I am here today to tell you guys that.
In which country? Certainly not the United States. Exactly. And it's funny how she just said that, like all these conservatives do. They just throw something out without any details, context, proof, facts, anything.
But this administration is full of people with heart and soul.
You mean the same administration that let people SNAP benefits expire, that had military and federal workers in food bank lines due to the longest government shutdown in history where nobody was getting paid? The same administration that's ended a whole bunch of cancer and sickle cell research, and that has let millions of people across the world die. That administration?
And they make me proud of them. Our vice president, he makes me, well, I love both of them, but they're both powerful men, smart, strong, all of that, but both of them have a very...
She is talking about Donald Trump and J.D. Vance.
uncanny ability to be someone that you relate to. I can relate to them. When I hear them speak, I know that they're one of us. Like, I know.
How can she relate to any of these men? She is an immigrant that only got out the hood because she got found by Lil Wayne, signed to a contract, and ended up working her way through the industry to be one of the biggest rappers in the world. Definitely the biggest female rapper in the world for a long time. How can she relate to Donald Trump, who is the son of a KKK member, was born and raised rich, has taken advantage of people his whole entire life, has practiced racist policies his whole entire life, and has been against black people like her? What are the similarities?
So that they're not. Don't you guys agree? They haven't lost touch of the world. You know,
Donald Trump never had touch. At all. Not with the world, not with the working man, not with anything, which is still the greatest swindle ever, that all of these farmers, 9-to-5 workers, regular people believe that Donald Trump cares about them and has their best interests. Idiots.
They're still connected to the world and what's happening in the world, with the younger people and older people, with the richer people and not so rich people. They have the ability to still connect and be real and make us feel proud to be American.
You are a black woman who immigrated from Trinidad to the United States illegally, have built your career off of the LGBTQ plus community and people of color, and came from nothing. You in no way, shape, or form can relate to two white men who have never faced a struggle in their entire life. Facts.
Imagine being the guy running on wanting to see trans kids. Haha, not even a trans adult would run on that. Normal adults wake up and think they want to see healthy, safe, happy kids. Not Gav. The Gav nots. Gav not in. Gav out. Send in the next guy. I'm bored.
So I'm just going to let you riff. Like, I want you to say whatever you want to say to Mr. Newsom.
Dear Newscum.
Again, maybe I missed it. What is her beef with Gavin Newsom? She always has these one-sided beefs forever and ever where people don't respond to her. I think the only person that actually does respond to her is Cardi B. But none of these people that she hates and beefs with ever responds to her. So y'all please let me know if I missed the Gavin Newsom chapter in one of her social media crash outs.
We don't have a problem cleaning up the scum if we have to. Please tread lightly. That's what I would say to Gavi Poo.
So this woman is threatening Gavin Newsom, I guess. Erica Kirk hit the ground running. Like she has not missed a step launching her own career and brand off of Charlie Kirk.
Despite the devastating loss of Charlie Kirk, my incredible husband at UVU.
She didn't even say that like she meant it.
Caleb has persisted with the same grift. Excuse me.
The Freudian slip. It is a grift. All of these people are grifting. None of them believe in the shit that they say. They know what goal they want to achieve, which is an all-white America. But other than that, they don't care about any of the other stuff that they talk about to get to that point. They're all grifters, all of them.
Gift. Grit. It has been a long day. Trust me, you're not a grifter, honey. It's all good.
This is the greatest Freudian slip of all time. It really is. And again, just going back to Nicki Minaj, this isn't a sudden shift. It's who she's always been. Only difference is now she has nothing to lose. Career's in the gutter. There's no coming back from this. All she has is her delusional and deranged stance who will follow her to hell. Sidebar, Lil' Kim was always right. I think that's interesting, right? Will these barbs go with the conservative grift, which is the whole point of having her on the stage to start with? Or will they wake up and be like, she was not for us in the first place?
These sellout rappers are one of the reasons why a lot of black folks don't trust these rich black celebrities, because they'll do anything to get in with these rich, wealthy white crowds. Nicki Minaj, 50 Cent. It's over.
If as black women we felt that we were not being represented and not being admired for our beauty, if we felt like that as black women, why would we want to do that to other women? Amen. Why would we now need to make other people downplay their beauty so that we can feel No, that's not how it works. I don't need someone with blonde hair and blue eyes to downplay their beauty because I know my beauty. Do you understand? It doesn't bother me that a woman feels and says that she's beautiful.
Nicki Minaj is a stupid, goofy ass, ignorant ass, clown ass bitch, and I don't really give a fuck about anything that she has to say. Nobody should be paying attention to her. However, since people are paying attention to her dumb ass, now I gotta motherfucking address some shit. Now, I really don't care about a lot of the shit that she said. It's a typical Republican grift. It's the same script. But what did piss me off is how she sat up there with Eric Kirk on her dead husband tour and brought in black women. Why the fuck are we in it? For her to sit up there and say, well, if black women didn't feel good about themselves, then why would they turn around and try to make a white woman feel bad for herself because she looks good? What? The idea that black women are somehow bullying white women when black women be over here minding our mother business is stupid. The biggest bullies of white women are not black women. It's actually white women and white men.
But even with all that, she is still going to have her Barb fan base who will go to hell right along with her, which is the whole point of her being on that stage in the first place, right? Bring in a few more black people for all these swing votes that they've been missing.
Still a Barb. No, I don't care that she's a Trump supporter. Yes, I am still a Barb. No, I don't care that she's a Trump supporter. MAGA Minaj. I do not care. I never knew her political views before, and now that I know him, still don't care. And the funny thing is y'all voted for him.
Who is y'all? Nobody speaking out against Nicki Minaj voted for Trump. That's dumb. And she's a full-grown woman talking like this.
With over half of the voting population.
Like 98% of black women voted for Kamala. And I want to say high in the 80s, like maybe 85% or 86% of black men voted for Kamala. So she's talking out her neck.
Let's just be real. Y'all need to pick something else to be mad about. So I will still be a Barb. If y'all don't want to be no Barb no more, no one cares.
They're so psyched up for an actual celebrity to humor them that they're gonna pretend they didn't think her music was degenerate and obscene up until 5 minutes ago. Exactly, because she is everything that Charlie Kirk, Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens speaks negatively about. But now that she's benefiting them, it's all good.
It's Nicki Minaj. It's like, this is the least, I was not shocked to see her walking out hand in hand with Erica Kirk. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if Nicki Minaj was aware of where she was. It was one of the most awkward things. Nicki Minaj is not well, and neither is this whole movement, this TPUSA, this AmpFest, whatever you want to call it. It was a joke. Nicki Minaj goes on rants attacking black children, but then wants to sit on that stage and preach for us, black women, allegedly, to not attack white children. But she attacks black children. Let's not forget her unhinged tweets towards Cardi B's children. She does that. But then she's accusing us of doing that. Nobody's doing that. Your husband and brother are pedophiles.
Oh, shit.
And they have been convicted. Yeah. And you constantly defend them.
Fun fact, Nicki Minaj's husband is a registered sex offender, and so is her brother. Like I said, we are just in a really strange timeline that seems to get weirder and weirder every day, where you have a black female celebrity like Nicki Minaj coming out and kissing Donald Trump and Vance's ass while cozying up to Erica Kirk and the TPUSA crowd. And unfortunately, I think the grift is gonna work. You heard that girl still talking about being a Barb and riding with Nicki no matter what. How many of those people on the fringe that don't have any morals, any principles, aren't well read or researched, will just vote with whoever she or whatever celebrity they look up to says to vote for? Which is really how we got here in the first place. But this conservative grift is right out of the playbook that we see all of these black influencers do. They don't have any ground to stand on, any principles or core beliefs. So what they do is bring up the black community and criticize us because they don't know what they're talking about. Not shocking, just disappointing. We as the black community need to really hold these people accountable when they do this. When her next album drops, it shouldn't sell anything. But if Kanye is anything to go on, enough idiots will still support the music, so who knows? But shout out to my channel members. Thank y'all so much for supporting, and thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes and life stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.